All right, what's going on, Gojo Clan? I'm talking a little low today because my girl's still in the room sleeping. I don't want to wake her up and nothing like that. But anyways, I played Conduit for the last 3 days straight now. Like when I could get her whenever I was solo doloing. But y'all, when I tell you her kit is something crazy, and if you use it the right way, you can actually pull off some insane plays. You just have to understand her role and how to play her. Also, as a quick little disclaimer before we get into the video, for anybody here that might be wondering when's the next Naraka video, I got you. The reason it's gonna be put back on the back burner is because they're getting ready to drop a new hero. I don't know if you guys knew that. I follow their Twitter account and they got a new hero coming out like next week. So now the video that I was gonna make, if you guys kind of can guess from how I'm talking about it, needs to be put on the back burner until that character comes out, and then I got y'all. It's gonna be a good video. Now that I got that all settled, let's go ahead and address the do's and the don'ts and the role that Conduit is supposed to play on the team. So Conduit's role, as you guys already know, she's a support character and she should be used as such. So a lot of the times, unless you're somebody that's just extremely good at the game and you don't need nobody else's help, I wouldn't suggest or recommend that you get out there and fight alone. Even though her tactical ability does kind of allow for her to push a little bit more than the other, support characters, maybe except for like Gibby or somebody, but still it allows her to do that. I wouldn't recommend you do that. You should definitely play as a team. You're gonna get more value out of Conduit if you actually use her and play off of your teammates. Getting into what her tactical is, everybody already knows it provides shield. The one downside I will say before we get into the positives of this ability is the fact that if both of your teammates lose shield and they're low, you have to make a decision right there. You got to make a business executive decision and you got to choose who you gonna heal. I can't sit here and say you guys need to heal one or the other person. That's like an end game. I think that's more of a situational thing, like who's playing who's providing more value for you or in that situation, or who you think you're gonna get more out of. It sucks, but that's the way it is. Even though the way they kind of promoted her when they were showing her awesome in the trailer made it seem like she can heal two people at once, but that's not the case. It's one by one, you know what I'm saying? So pick your poison. But aside from that, the tactical ability is actually a really strong ability because once you choose to heal a teammate, it's going to automatically heal you. Now, it is going to be a lower heal on yourself than it is for a teammate, but a heal nonetheless to your shield. And another good thing that you guys already probably can tell and have seen is that it heals through objects, walls, all that. It doesn't matter. If you see them on your screen and you heal them, it's going through those objects to heal, which is super dope to me. But as you guys probably already know, but maybe not, it does not provide overshield. So if your teammate already has full shield or damn near full shield, you're healing them is pointless because it's not going to give them more shield than what they already have. It is just a replacement shield. You put it on someone when they have either no shield or they're down to probably like their last bar. And I also want to say that for the person that is getting the shield heal, you need to kind of hide behind cover because it's not just an immediate heal to all your shields. It's going to build up. Now, it'll build up pretty fast for you, build up slow for Conduit, but you still need to get behind cover and then you can get back out there and fight, and then you can heal your shield afterwards, or whichever one you want to do first. But it is not an overshield. Don't try and use it like that. It will not work. But when you guys know all of that, the rules behind it, the outplay ability is crazy. I mean, I've won so many fights just because I was able to use that shield on a teammate and myself and continue to get into the fight, where in most situations it's like, okay, I know I'm close to breaking that person, but they broke me. I've lost. Now they're going to push me. Nope, just use that. Now you're going to, be ready to get back into a fight with full shield when they have probably damn near no shield. So great ability all around. Next up, we got to talk about the passive. Now, the passive, it kind of promotes, you playing further back and looting a little bit longer. And it's good for the people who do like to loot a little bit more or a longer time than most people. But it's still kind of like a bad habit you want to stay away from, regardless on if you're in ranked or if you're in pubs or whatever the game mode you're in. You just kind of want to be aware of that. But the way I've been trying to experiment with using it is, for example, if my homeboy is using Wraith and he phases to some far off like place where he has cover, now in that situation, what I do is I'll wait for him to get all the way across to that cover, and then I'll use my passive to activate to get me across faster so that I'm not just like this slow moving object that is an easy target. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm using it in a way where it allows me to get across certain areas a little bit faster. And then finally, we getting into Conduit's ultimate. Now, this ability, this part of her kit is where things get really good in my opinion. And I don't know, maybe later on people will kind of see it differently as well. But with this ultimate, this is where Conduit kind of takes on like a defensive legend role a little bit. Because if you're in, let's say, a confined space, right? You get to use this ability in there, and now they have to kind of play around you. Not as good as a Watson wire trap, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say she's better than Watson in that sense, but it still can be used that way if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in close quarters, use it like that. And then when you're in the open with her ultimate, this is where it becomes more of like a zoner ability, because Conduit's ultimate shoots in a straight line. Now, with that, they can destroy your ultimate, right? They can shoot down little ones and whatnot, but that's still taking their attention off of you, and now you get easy shots. And if they don't do that and you actually force them to go in a direction that you might want them to, that's also an easy win for you and your teammates. And you could play around that ultimate, because the second they touch it, they get stunned, slowed, and they take 10 ticks of damage to their shield or health, whatever it may be. So you guys really got to just really play around it when you're in the open. I wouldn't say completely in an open area where there's nothing around you to protect you, or to have you have an advantage where you can kind of take peek or advantage or something like that. But that's like how I would use it if I was playing as Conduit in the open. But if it's open and there's nothing around you, you're probably not going to get any real value out of it. But I could be wrong. I haven't been in that exact situation just yet. But that covers all the bases of her abilities. This was going to be a little bit of a longer intro and me breaking down Conduit, because I really wanted to give people a good enough breakdown on how her kit works and how I think you're going to get the most usage out of the Conduit. All in all, y'all, I think she's a really good legend. I really enjoy her. She's probably my main right now. Like, it feels good to use her. She's fun, she's exciting. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, just some gameplay. And I also hope that this was somewhat helpful for you guys to kind of give you an idea of how you can use Conduit, and maybe you guys find new unique ways to use her. And if you do, let me know down in the comment section below. Share your info. It's okay, we share that information here. But with all that, thank you guys so much for watching this. Enjoy the rest of the video. I love y'all. So I seen on Twitter that they said Conduit is one of the only legends in the game that's like dying. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she touched that radiation, like you guys saw in the stories from Adlands. So because of that, apparently now she's like slowly dying, which I told her, I tried to. You know, like them black people in the movies that be screaming at the characters in there, acting like they can hear us. Don't go in that room. Knowing good and damn well that's a part of the movie, fool. It's the script. They gotta go in there. Let's see what they do. Maybe she comes across Octane's dad or something and gets saved. And in that saving, she gets like a rework or some type of buff. You know what I'm saying? They did it with Rev. I can see how that would be that would actually make sense. To make it where Octane's dad or somebody like that is able to save her, and it revitalizes her playability, and just now she's an entirely new legend. That would actually be dope. You okay, Rev? Yeah, you good. Got him now.
I got one.
Oh, nice, nice.
people depending on you.
Come on, Patty.
They probably was the other dude.
Huh. Oh my gosh.
Probably gonna
We'll be
stay.
toasted right now. We don't move.
Right behind that phone. He's resin.
Throwing a thermite. Shield broken. I grabbed your teammate's better.
Dude, he's trying to finish.
A whole team wipe. That's it.
Oh, I don't know if I'll survive.
Wonder what the plan is.
Oh, I don't know if I'll survive.
Repairing my damages. I have been down.
I thought I had a fucking shield.
You're good. Come on, please.
Get it back up before you can say ba-ba, nipple.
Repairing.
Thought I'm low.
Half the teams are down. Half
There
to
we
go.
go.
I have no heals up for this stuff.
Less than a minute.
And healing.
Hey, that last fight though,
Seconds.
me having that throwable, prime example of why you need to keep throwables on you.
Great. Already inside the ring.
Without that, I don't think I win that gunfight.
Coming care package. I love it. Target. Hostile over there.
She should come back with everything that she had. Oh Lord.
Cracked an enemy shield.
Recharging my shields. 1 second.
Reloading.
Okay, perfect time to use my passive.
Round 4, beginning ring countdown.
Get a shot at it.
No, stop it. Stop it right now. Oh God.
Kill us. There's another squad.
Getting your shields in.
Recharging shield.
Here's white shield.
Here comes your jammers.
Hold on, Rev.
Enemy over there.
What a waste of a freaking ult.
Throwing arc star.
Team's pushing them.
Heavy ammo here.
Could take the high ground. They jumped off. Take the
Zipline deployed.
Another
one up here.
The enemies are shooting it.
I think this is a solo up there. Teammates are back.
Give
Chill,
my
Patty.
shields a recharge.
Oh, here, Rev.
Yeah,
Shield
we're
battery
done.
here. For the times I can't help.
Don't go thinking I owe you anything.
Okay.
Who's ready to fly on a zipline? I am.
Pop.
Let me charge it up one last time. I am Conduit, so it's okay. That's how my math works anyways.
Former 880.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Gonna force him one way. Pew pew.
I am taking fire, friend.
Slightly off, okay.
Camping shields.
Throwing arc star. Giving my shields a recharge.
Team's dead for the win.
Reloading. Recharging my shields. 1 second. Okay.
The ring is in close proximity. Less than 1 minute.
Taking it back here.
You fucking
Shit
bitch.
on this race. He's phasing out.
Recharging my shields. Don't worry about me.
push out. I still don't want
Stop.
Yeah, y'all run this.
Last ring is closing.
Maybe
Look
the
up
other
at the
stick. If they want to, but I think it's just one.
Got the banner.
Oh, we're like cheese and banana. A perfect combo. Loaded. Yep, still ramped up. Recharging my shields. 1 second.
Yes! Oh! Yes! Oh! Oh! Hey! Yes! Such a good game, man. But that is gonna do it for today's video, man. I hope that you guys did enjoy. I didn't want to rush to get this out, so you know, took my time with it, and I'm having a lot of fun. Got a good amount of games in with her, and I fully understand her to an extent, and I'm sure I'll get better as time goes on. But until then, man, you guys know the deal. If you enjoyed this, be sure to watch one of these other videos that you guys are seeing up on screen, because you know, I got more great content like this, and I got more content for Apex Legends. And with all that, love y'all, and peace and hair grease.